Energy production at the Bengaluru's Yelahanka gas power plant is set to halt after GAIL suspended fuel supply to the facility. Well, that is the big breaking news that we're getting you at this point in time, where the plant located in North Bengaluru has been a key backup source for the city's power needs, especially during peak demand months between December and April. Since September 2024, the gas-based power station has been generating around 370 megawatts of electricity daily for the Bengaluru grid. However, the Karnataka Power Corporation has confirmed that operations will stop from Wednesday following the suspension of gas supply. Officials say disruption is linked to the ongoing crisis in West Asia, which has affected gas availability and prompted authorities to prioritize supplies for domestic users and critical sectors. The Karnataka government has assured that contingency measures are already in place, including sourcing electricity from other states and relying on thermal, hydro and renewable energy to meet the demands. Authorities maintain that despite the shutdown of the Yelahanka plant, Bengaluru's electricity supply will remain stable, with alternate arrangements already activated. My colleague Gautam is joining me right now to get us more details. Well, Gautam, you're looking at Yelahanka gas power plant halting its energy production, since GAIL has decided to suspend the fuel supply to the facility. Now, while the authorities and the administration is saying that they are looking at alternative sources to get energy, and also assuring the people at large that the electricity production is not going to be impacted, that they are going to be looking at several other ways to ensure that the demand is met, how are the people reacting to it? Because in several other parts of India, it has led to a panic-like hoarding situation.
Yes, Samya. So Bangalore, which is this comes as a double blow for the people of Bangalore, because already we are seeing restaurant closures because of the LPG production getting hit, and now we are facing this power supply also being on the brink as well, and now the problem is directly in the living rooms of the people. If you have to talk about this particular power plant itself, it is the 370 megawatt facility, but what we understand is that the Karnataka Power Corporation has been informed that it can no longer supply the natural gas needed to run the plant. But just like the LPG commercial sector as well, GAIL's supply comes from Qatar and has dropped to almost zero due to the blockade of Strait of Hormuz. And what we also understand is that this plant is basically Bangalore's insurance policy for the summer heat that we're already facing in the city, and it generates enough power to at least support nearly 10 to 15% of the city's peak demand. And without it, the grid basically loses most of its flexible backup. Now, to prevent immediate blackouts, the government has taken some measures. They are trying to barter energy, and they're looking to strike deals with the northern states like Haryana, Punjab, and Uttar Pradesh as well. But what could happen is that we could see the cost rising. Now, the energy minister has reassured the residents, stating that there will be no load shedding, that this is basically a sort of preemptive measure that we're taking to ensure that we do not have a sort of crisis on our hands later on. But right now, in the absence of gas supply, we have to shut the plant, just like any other thermal plant, is what is the statement that has been given out by the state government here, Samya.